everybody, and welcome back to Football Fan View. It's another time for us to discuss sport. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe. It is the weekend review and preview show, so definitely we are going to be, you know what it is. We're going to look at the matches, the result of the matches, and we're also going to look at the one coming. So let me just start from, where do I even start from? Let me start from that of Liverpool. You know, we found out that Liverpool's game was postponed, you know, due to the weather issues. So Liverpool didn't play. But for how lucky we were that Liverpool did not play, I'm sorry, only a few people were able to capitalize on the fact that Liverpool did not play. And if we are chasing Liverpool and we are behaving like this, there is no way we can get this league, and it's a shame, honestly. To me personally, I am honestly ashamed that we go there against Fulham when we knew what was important, we knew what needed to be done, but we just couldn't do it. And this is honestly, it is very, very serious. You know, the fact that we knew what we needed to do and we actually could not do it, that is what pains me the most. You know, we went into that game. Let me just go to the next game. Let me just move straight to the next game, which is the game between Arsenal and Fulham. We went into the game, you know, we knew what was at stake. Liverpool's game has been postponed and Arsenal needed to get the result. Nothing but a win that, you know, makes sense because the gap is much. The gap is 9 points. So now we messing up and not, you know, I expected us to at least get that win. Not as if I'm underrating Fulham, but I just was disappointed with that result because I felt like we didn't do well enough. We left, and I'm going to say this, I think the problem that Arsenal has at the moment is that we only have one side of our attack functioning. We have only one side of our attack functioning. The likes of, as if you take away, immediately you kind of, even every other football club, I think they understand it. You know that all you need to do is stop Odegaard and Saka from that, that right wing. Once you stop that right wing, they are good. They know that, okay, yes, Arsenal is done. There's no way you will stop them once you stop the right wing. So I feel Martinelli needs to sit down and look at himself. He's not doing enough. Now, look, going into that game, Arsenal went into that game where we know what we wanted. We didn't do anything. Instead, we allowed Fulham to get the first goal. And you know, when a team like Fulham gets the first goal, what they are going to do is they sat back, they went to 5 at the back, and they continued to, you know, push for it. Throughout the game, they had just 2 shots. And of all the 2 shots they got 1 goal. Arsenal had 12 shots, and out of that 12 shots we can only score 1, and that is different. That's just it, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I say we, one way or the other, still need a striker. One way or the other, we still need a lot to be done to that squad. And there's no point in complaining about the squad. And I'm not among the fans that used to complain about it and say, oh, the team is over. You cannot open the transfer market because of Arsenal at the moment. So we have to wait till January. Whatever we have, we need to amass as many as possible, and enough points that we can amass so we can move on. So we fought out on that. We equalized, but we couldn't win the game. Even though I thought we won the game when Bukayo Saka, you know, headed home in the 90th minute from the Martinelli cross. VAR check, his toe was offside, and that is what it's supposed to be. And I went on DR Sport couple of yesterday, and I was like, I had to give it up to them, and I had to like hands up that we actually play bad. But the truth of the matter is that Arsenal didn't do enough, and we didn't deserve to win that game. So the game ended in a draw, and now for me, I believe that we are back to square one, back to that 9 points again, and we need to just keep on. And at the moment, we need to go on a run. And when I mean a run like 10, 15 games on a run before, if we at all we are interested in being in this title race. And that is that for that. Now, moving to the next game, which is going to be the game against Chelsea and Spurs, Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I already told you, nobody knew the kind of Tottenham that would turn up, but thank God, Tottenham at least for once were consistent in their life, and they brought out the performance that they used to do, you know, when they will come out and then they will try and then they will mess up at the end. And Chelsea, in fact, that is not just beating. Chelsea embarrassed and disgraced Tottenham. Chelsea embarrassed and disgraced. Now, this is what I want to do. I'm making this video now. I'm giving Chelsea their props. Now, let me have to say, I have to give Chelsea their props. They are doing well. Their team is doing fine and they are playing well. But I'm not going to hear it from any of the Chelsea fans who will want to speak to me concerning anything. I know you are watching me, Richo. Don't tell me, you cannot come here and be having any chest, because you yourself cannot put your chest on your team. You have, all you Chelsea fans, you have flat chest at the moment. Even when I've been calling you out since that you guys are in the title race, you guys refuse, you are staying hidden. So you better just stay hidden and remain there, because I don't want to hear you did anything on you, because you yourself do not trust your players. Even how can somebody spend 1 point? There's no harm. They actually had quality. It's not surprising that that team is good. Do you know the quality of players you have even on the bench and the kind of players that are playing for Chelsea? So for me, I saw it coming. I knew Chelsea was there, and they're actually showing the fact that they are there at the moment. So big up Chelsea. They dealt with Tottenham, serious beating. It was an alubole. It was a serious beating, like serious beating, and that one ended 4-2 to Tottenham. Tottenham got the first 2 goals and Chelsea replied with a 4. Ó fi ìgbà tí kan, ó fi ìgbà tí méjì, ó fi ìgbà tí mẹ́rin. Double of what he scored, he conceded, and that's the life of Tottenham overall. Now moving to the next game, which is the game against the game between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. And Liverpool was not the only team that got lost in the Forest of Nottingham this season. Take note, Manchester United got lost in Nottingham Forest. I'm going to be calling out Ejitomobi on this one. Your team got lost in Nottingham Forest. Have you found it? Mr. Nife, have you found your team that is lost in the Forest of Nottingham? All of you, one by one, come and have you seen your team? All the Amaran, you never know anything. You have entered them. I heard they sacked the Dan Ashworth recently. I don't know, but definitely that one is probably at the top. But generally, like I said, I was expecting them to go on a run, and I still believe they will. I don't know when, but I think Amman will at least steady the ship a little bit more. I don't think everything can start going sour. Nobody can be clamoring for Amaran sack now. So what they have to do is, I know what the KG is saying now is, sack all the players now, except if Man U want to sack all their players now. There's nothing to be done. They have to be just patient and rebuild again. That's what they have to do. So they are looking, and their next game is not getting any simpler. Their next game is against Manchester City. Even though both teams are dead, they know they are not dead. Both teams are terrible at the moment, but at least we know that City is a better brother than Manchester United. And if we are expecting anything, we are expecting another loss for United in the game against Manchester City, except if United turn up, which is possible. A derby will always remain a derby. So that is that for United against Palace. It was it was a very nice game. I couldn't see all of the game. I think I was coming back late from an occasion where I went to, and I saw that it was 0-0. When I got home, I saw Nottingham Forest ahead, and I was shocked. In fact, I think they were at 3-0. Then these guys called Bruno Fernandes, and they got those goals back, but Nottingham Forest held on for the win. But hopefully they should be able to sort themselves out anytime soon. Now, moving to the next game, and that is the game between Manchester City and Palace. Now, I don't know what is going on with Manchester City at the moment. Like nobody knows. But the truth of this matter is, one way or the other, they have to salvage it, because they can. In fact, I think they are the reason everybody is even relaxed, because we've looked at them so much, and our teams are just now relaxing because one way or the other, Man City is doing bad. Everybody just is relaxing, and it's only Liverpool at the moment that is doing well. I think they head up that one 2-2. The game ended 2-2. Man City equalizing, and Nico Lewis getting a red card in that game. Hopefully, City will get their ass together. And according to what I read yesterday, I heard that their charges has been increased from 115 to 130 now. I don't know, and I'm not sure if they are going to escape this one. But whichever way, let's find out. Let's wait and see. Whatever way, but personally, I would expect them, to get punished if they are found guilty. We expect them to get punished if they are found guilty, and that is that for all the games that took place, across the week. Arsenal drew their game, United lost, Chelsea won, Manchester City drew. So Chelsea are the only one that should always be coming out with chest. But I will not take any chest from Chelsea fan. Moving away from that, I'm going to the new game. I am looking forward. There are Champions League today because as a time of recording, it's in the afternoon. Probably Champions League took place yesterday. There are few results. I may be able to go into many of that. I just want to look into the next Premier League game. That is my own check. Now the next game is Liverpool against Fulham. Now look, Liverpool, I think the only person that is serious about the league this season is Liverpool, and they are home against Fulham. I am sure that they are going to do the job against Fulham, and there is nothing, not even with the form of Mo Salah. Yesterday they won again. Yesterday they were playing again. They played against someone and they won 1-0 yesterday. I think it was just 1-0 they won yesterday, and they still, the way that team is going at the moment, that team looks, I think they are the only one that is serious. I don't even know what to say, but Liverpool is the only team that looks serious in the Premier League this season. If you mess up, they deal with you, and that is the way it is. So I don't see anything happening against the game between them and Fulham than for them to beat Fulham. But moving to the next game, which is the game between Arsenal and Everton. Look, at this point, I'm tired of Arsenal. My case as in Arsenal is, I will not allow one club to come and give me hypertension, because I don't understand the reason why. You know what is going on, and you know what you need to do, and then you're not doing them. If by January Arsenal does not sign a striker, I'm telling you, the league is like peak at the moment. The league is peak. I believe that's just the peak of it. I believe we are done out here, because with the firepower we have, with the likes of Liam Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, these guys are not firing at the moment. Martinelli, these guys are very poor. So I don't see us winning the league with them if they continue with this form, except if miraculously one of them decide to pick up and start, moving on and start, shining. And that is the only way we can actually end this issue. And enough of all this, because the banter is too much. Okay, go to the group now. They have all sort of names that they call us now. DFC, plenty name. Enough of all this banter. So we just have to win a trophy this season. We just have to win. I don't know how, but we just have to win something this season. Because if we don't sign a striker in January, I'm telling you, this is going to be peak for us. It's going to be peak for us. Now, moving on to the next game, which is the derby between Manchester City and Man United. Now, this is one thing. Both teams are not good at the moment. They are on poor run at the moment. It makes the game very difficult to call. But one way or the other, we still believe that City should be in a better position than Manchester United. I think they are just going through a bad patch. But for United, I think even their fans will agree with me that they are going to restructuring now. They actually need a lot, to do a lot to get themselves back. So I'm not sure any Man United fan will be, looking at the match and expecting themselves to win. One thing I'm sure is that their mind is that they will just go there, they will give it, just like they did against Arsenal. They believe that game was a free hit. I think the same thing is what United will do. But for City, they have a lot to prove. They need to get back to the title race. They will want to win that game. So I expect Manchester City to win that game. Don't forget, I expect Arsenal to win their game. If they are serious, they don't have anything else than a way. Now, moving to the flying Chelsea, the high-flying Chelsea. Look, in fact, Coco wants it, so this time they are the big boys, and they are enjoying life at the moment. They have the players. Yes, they have a little bit of some little injuries, but they are still coping. And right now, they are ahead of us now with I think 2 points now. They are 2 points ahead of us now with a healthy goal difference, and they are the closest to Liverpool. They are the next serious team to Liverpool. In my own opinion, the league doesn't tell a lie. And at the moment, I don't like Chelsea winning. I don't just like it. Pains me that I have to be giving Chelsea credit. Of all teams that wins in this world, be Chelsea now. Why Chelsea? Why Arsenal? Why Chelsea? Of all the teams that can be ahead of us, it's not Chelsea. It's not even Chelsea. Arsenal, I beg, just do something. That Chelsea needs, you can't just be there. It's not for Chelsea. I beg, no, if of any team, but not Chelsea. I beg, whatever, Chelsea should be down. You shouldn't. That's just it. But to be honest, Chelsea are actually flying at the moment, and they are playing against Brentford. It's always a tough game, but I think Chelsea have it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just see the fixture being simple for Chelsea because of the way they've been playing. They are playing fine. Kopama is scoring goals. All their attackers are firing. They have all their wingers playing well. If Madueke is not playing well, they remove him. They play Joao Felix. They play this guy. What's his name? This man, Jordan Sancho. You need to see Sancho against Tottenham. Sancho was outstanding. The way this guy was playing football, he was a baller. He was balling. In fact, Chelsea were cooking. They cooked Tottenham, then they finished them. Nothing concerned them. And you see, for me, I think it's big. I think Chelsea will win, even though I feel it will be a bit tough for them. Hopefully, I don't want them to win. I don't wish them to win anytime. But hopefully, they will win. I think they will win. But hopefully, I just hope they do not win. That's me. I'm just being biased. But naturally, I feel Chelsea will win that game. And then to all the Chelsea fans in the house, please, you don't have any chest. If you don't have chest now, don't come out later. If you want to put your money where, bring your chest for your team. Thank you very much. End of story. Moving to the last game we're looking at, and that is the game against Southampton and Spurs. Like you said, Spurs are just like Nigeria Nepa. They lost their two defenders again in the game against Chelsea, Romero and Van der Ven. Both of them came in that game, and they both lost both of them to injury in that game. At the moment, they are facing a problem, and if they don't win this game, things is becoming to get far. They are going to get far away from even the European qualification. But that's me generally. I don't know what you think. If you have anything I've said that you do know, put it in the comment section. For all these Chelsea fans in the house, I don't care. Don't give me chest. Nobody gives me chest. Liverpool fans do the same thing. They are saying, accept the fact that you're top of the league. You're supposed to win the league. For Man United fan, sorry, I guess your time has come too to enjoy the way other people have enjoyed before. Big up everybody that's watching the video. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to also join the show on Saturday 8 a.m. in the morning for the football for the general review on Saturday 8 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.